Let's take you to the story now as South Africans do their last-minute preparations for Christmas and Day of Goodwill celebrations. We take you live to Nhlanhla Jele, who's watching the situation for us in Mpumalanga. Good morning, Nhlanhla. Thank you so much for your time. So everything is feeling festive at this point. Talk to us about what you're seeing there on the ground.
Good morning to you, Mxolisi, and to our viewers at home. As you can see behind me, this is supposed to be one of the busiest streets in Mpumalanga CBD, but quite honestly, it looks kind of dry because the street that goes down is actually a vegetable market where by this time on a normal day, it's packed to capacity. But as you can see, there is nothing much that is happening. Some of the shops are closed, but we're just seeing a couple of people that are going about doing their normal business. Some obviously are carrying plastic bags, and they're trying to gather their stuff last minute just before Christmas and the public holiday that is coming on the 26th. Ladies, thank you so much for your time. On a Sunday, Christmas Eve, are you not supposed to be home? Sunday lunch, what's up?
No, we're just doing last minute shopping, buying some meat, goodies for the kids, sweets and cookies and all the stuff.
But I see a lot of shops are closed.
Yes, a lot of shops are closed, but I think it's Sunday, that's why people are going to church. But market,
Thank you very much for your time, ladies. As you heard, those ladies are here just to do last minute Christmas shopping. They're also trying to gather presents for the little ones back at home, and they say it's empty, as you can see, because some people are at home, others obviously are at church, and obviously because it's a Sunday, as I said earlier on, that nail spread on weekends is quite rather empty. There's not much that is happening. I'm just going to speak to this gentleman here who's just going to tell us Christmas. What do you think? I mean, earlier on you COVID, that I get it.
No man, sometimes we are also until this festive season. And days is Sunday, Saturday, Monday, sometimes dokela kusingidabane emndeni wami ngihlele nje umuntu ulungisala ukuncane nje usihlele emndeni wami ekhaya sasa ngeke ngibe nabo ezi festive season. Financially take better simo zemali ngoba nale gezi yahamba ibhizinisi ayisarun kahle thosi namanye abantu sebaluza nemsebenzi ngoba sebashaye sebaba ne-loss kwama company labasebenzela kuwo yabona. That's why sometimes you are quiet, so at least mhlawumbe iba Saturday bo Friday malanga laba busy nyawo Sunday abantu labanye bayesontweni the most.
As you've heard this guy telling us that COVID really crippled a lot of businesses. Load shedding is also contributing to people losing their jobs. But I see Abu, my sister are here. They also want to add something. Sisi, patama plastic bags. How is it going?
Oh, go right, girl. Shopping right, Christmas ngasho ngisi ingiphethe right. Njengakusasa ngiloba ngihleli nemndeni wami nje sichilile kumnanzi ekhaya ngiloko nje nothing more.
Nange 26 same thing.
The same thing ngiloba ngisejardini nje.
Thank you so much for your time. As you've heard the ladies, we've heard different views here on the ground with people saying this Christmas looks rather bleak. Others are actually excited to be home. The gentleman earlier on who we spoke to said to us, unfortunately for him, he has to go wake up tomorrow morning and go to work. He won't be able to spend time with his family, but he's here today, this morning, just trying also to gather the little that he has so that he can quickly rush home and enjoy the Christmas. But he also said that load shedding has crippled businesses. People are not making money as they used to. He also said that if only Christmas was maybe on a Friday or a Saturday, maybe it would have been nicer. But because it's a Monday, people are expected to go back to work. But as I've mentioned before, some streets on this street, some shops rather on this street are closed. But people are still here trying to quickly rush to the shops that are open for their last-minute Christmas shopping in policy.
And of course, it would also be nice to hear from some of those shop owners. And of course, we do know that also criminals like to capitalize, especially at this time of the year, because they tend to be quite opportunistic. Talk to us about what you're hearing as far as shopper safety is concerned there where you are.
Of course, Mxolisi, as you are saying, criminals are going to take this time to try and capitalize on people who are doing their last-minute shopping. Sometimes get so packed on the streets that you can't even see where you're going or what you're doing because it's so packed. But as you're saying before, just the shop that is in front of me, there's actually people stationed on the doors to ensure that people come in and they check their slips. And I'm just going to move out, and if you can check there by Pep Store, there's a security guard actually standing by the door to ensure that people are not stealing stuff, to ensure that people who are passing and going into that street where they are selling fruits and vegetables, people are safe. But there's also security and police officials who are on the ground in this street, obviously sitting in the corners and just checking out for any criminal activities that are taking place, just to ensure that people remain safe and that people's phones and cars are not broken into. But for now, that is just the situation on the ground. What we are seeing, people going up, doing their shopping, people getting checked and making sure that their belongings and actually what they buy in the stores are proper and they are checked by the security guards as they're making their way out. Remember, tomorrow is Christmas and most shops will not be open, and on Tuesday is also the day of Goodwill. It's also a holiday, a public holiday. So some of these shops, as they are open today, they are actually giving people a chance to come and do their last-minute shopping, because I doubt on these other 2 following days they're going to be open. Policy?
Nhlanhla Jele, let's park it here for now. We'll touch base with you, no doubt, a bit later on in the bulletin. Thanks indeed.